Sorry. It starts good.
Okay, wir haben kurz die Location gewechselt. Wir sind aber immer noch in der Semperoper und diesmal in der Garderobe, im Dressing Room. And besides me is Elena. So you are also one of the principals of the Semperoper Ballet. And first thing I have to say is you have amazing hair color.
Thank you.
And the second thing is that we are in the dressing room, and the first thing we saw are these point shoes. So there are so many. Maybe you can say something about these shoes.
Yes, that's the shoes we are dancing, and we're dancing classical, neoclassical, and often modern repertoire in those shoes. I mean, it's our main shoes we're using. That's the way they're coming, like here in the pocket, and that's the way they becoming after girls have to sew them. And depends of the mark of the shoes and of personal also qualities and physicality. Depends how many you need also of the show and which role you're dancing. So that's why there are many, because some of those pairs they last just for one day or for one rehearsal. Some of them longer. It's very personal thing, but I think that's the shoes we're spending more time of our life in.
Yeah. So these are ballet shoes, but you are wearing a T-shirt from the Saxons, so about a breakdance company. So maybe you can.
Because I'm a big fan of these Saxons. Yeah, and that's when I put it. I'm actually having a good inspiration.
So you are interested in every dance style.
Every dance, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So we will see you during the international festival, dance festival in Impressing the Tsar. So maybe you can talk a little bit about this performance. And the play premiered in 1988. And what do you think about the up-to-dateness of this choreography and the whole performance?
Well, I think this particular piece from Forsyth is genius, and it's masterpiece. It's one of his signature performances, and I think through the times it's always going to be up to date. It became already a classic, so it's going to be all the time.
And how does William Forsyth work with the personality and identity of the different dancers? What's your appearance about this?
Well, for me, it's amazing how he can see the personality of the people, their individuality, and how he can push people much further. Or some people working with him, they opens up from different sides. This is amazing quality of him, and I don't know how he makes it, but the moment he walks in the room, everything is so much stronger, and everyone is so much more alert and enjoying the process and giving much more. Yeah.
So how long was the rehearsal?
We started with his assistants when they came and they set the piece. They teach us the steps and how we move through the piece. And then he came, I think, for 3 weeks. He was 3 weeks, yeah. And he was working more personal with all of us and changing some of the choreography according to the person dancing it, which makes it so much more special. And yeah, and it was a great period. We all enjoyed it so much. It was very intense, but that's the best of it, when the choreographer comes and he works with you.
Yeah.
Everything just makes the best out of it.
It's your own Dresden version.
Yes, yes.
Performance, okay.
Yeah.
And how would you describe your advancement in the rehearsals of Impressing the Tsar, or in the whole time of your work in the Semperoper Ballet? So what's about your development in the last years here in Dresden?
In the last year, well, it's quite a big period. I'm staying in Dresden already my 9th year, and I came. We always say like a baby Lena, And of course, like through the years and all the work have been done, for all the experience, it affects me. And I think it's not that I changed a lot, but I think I became more who I am right now for all these years. And with the impressing the Tsar particularly, in the beginning of the process, you know, it's like a sketch, like a drawing, and then more and more with the time, you have time to paint it and bring your colors in it. So add all the details and find yourself in it more. I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For the interview. Maybe you can say something to the audience and to the camera if you want.
To the audience, I hope that people come to the festival, that they come to see the Impressing the Tsar, and I really hope that it moves them, that they come out being touched, like that it touches their hearts and soul, because I think that's what it's all about.